Welcome back to another episode. This time, well, in the driveway, which can only mean one of two things. I'm either here to ramble on or fixing cars, and well, I'm here to ramble on. So enjoy this video of me just talking about what's going on for 2025, what's been going on last year, you know, just everything, I guess. So first of all, Happy New Year's, 2025. 2024 has been a year, you could say, for both of our cars. Gone through some changes, you could definitely say. We've obviously had all the Superior Long Run stuff in this, and I've had a lot of stuff behind the scenes with mine going on, so I haven't seen much of my car in 2024. But we'll get back to why you're not going to see it much more this year either, and why you didn't see much of it last year. But yeah, stay tuned. We've got some cool episodes coming up. Not on our channel, but if you paid attention, we were out with Red Dirt Diary at Glasshouse and Springs. And well, if you paid, well, not so, I shouldn't say paid attention, but if you're on our social medias, both my personal one for this car and the actual, this page entirely, you know that I went through some pretty, good damage I did to my car, but we'll get to that later on. You just stay tuned to find out exactly what happens later on. 2024 was a good year. Obviously, thank you everyone who stayed around supporting us. I know it's been a bit of a slow year for YouTube side of things. I can only blame myself for that. Doing it fully by myself. This YouTube is what I do personally. I look after that. Dad does full side of Facebook, and Instagram was sort of managed between the two of us. So YouTube's fully my thing, and if anyone's in the same, I guess, shoes that I'm in, you just get absolutely burnt out from spending hours and hours and hours creating videos and then doing it on weekends and then spending hours and hours and hours again creating videos. So I just got burnt out, and then towards the end of the year, we were running out of content. So that's why I sort of laid back, went to fortnightly posts, and yeah, that's sort of, I guess, picking up why we've been a little bit quiet recently. But 2025 is a new year, and I want to get back into this properly because I do really enjoy this. And obviously, end goal for Dad and I is to make this just our full source of income, which would be amazing. So I'm doing stuff behind the scenes to how I'm able to do that. And so far, it's just gathering a bunch of content so I can get back to weekly. So I'm going to absolutely burnt out again and smash like I was last year and the year before. But I want to get back into weekly posts. But no, I enjoy this and I want to continue doing this. Obviously, it's expensive. It's not a cheap hobby. So this guess is why I haven't seen much of my cars behind the scenes. I know it doesn't look much different, but it has changed a lot. And yeah, behind the scenes, a lot of work has happened, a lot of time, a lot of money. That's why I guess you haven't really seen much of it, mainly in this, at least in this. It's a rental for me. If I break it, his problem. It's got air conditioning, mine doesn't. If I break that, it's my problem and my money, but that's all right. But that pretty much covers, I guess, what's been going on. So probably gonna end up doing another, another couple fortnightly ones just so I can get content, so I haven't gone out for a good little while now. So I'll probably do one or two more fortnightly posts and then back into weekly when I've got content. But yes, so speaking of content for 2025, what have we got coming up? Well, we've got that, as we're talking about, the Red Dirt Diary episodes. Should have some for our channel, and I'll have stuff for Red Dirt. We went to Springs and Glasshouse with them. That's one of those two episodes. You'll see that car and something go pretty bloody wrong with that car on its pretty much first trip out that it's been on in however many months it was off the road for. And it lasted pretty much one trip, annoyingly enough, but what you can do, things happen. Obviously the Jeep was the reliable one, which is, weird, I guess, but what can you do? So we've got that coming up, and then we've still got, the last episode that went up was Black Duck, so I've still got another part to do for that. And we're also at the Springs for the Twilight Run weekend. That has got some pretty good content in that, so I hope to get a couple episodes out of that. But then actual filming stuff for 2025, I do have some stuff, well, I should say we have some stuff that we want to tick off this year, some goals to kick. We want to finally actually get out of Queensland. and away from Glasshouse and the Springs. Even though they're nice and close, they're our backyard. You know, Glasshouse is about a 30-minute drive up the highway. Springs is 2 and a bit hours. And we love going to those places, but we do need to get out of Queensland. So I want to get back into New South Wales. I've got some sick stuff in there and I want to get back to that. And I've been meaning to get to Victoria, put in 3 different occasions this year with that car. So I'm going to finally make that happen for this year once I pull my finger out and actually get that fixed, because I need to. Just, yeah. But not just getting out of the state, I also want to see if I can put together a 24-hour wheeling challenge. So that's wheeling for 24 straight hours. When Dad and I did the Twilight Run, the Springs, we left bright and early Saturday morning and finished on the Sunday, and we were pretty much wheeling or driving for nearly 24 straight hours. And it was a lot. It was fun as hell, but it was a lot. And that got us thinking, like, we've seen a few on YouTube do that over in the States, 24 hour to hell and back, I believe it's called. I could be wrong. I'm just going off memory here. But yeah, that got us thinking, like, it would be cool if we did that, because we were, yeah, nearly wheeling for 24 straight hours, which was, yeah, nuts. We were up what, probably 5, 6 a.m. we left on Saturday, and we didn't stop wheeling till nearly 3 a.m. on Sunday. Well, I should say didn't stop driving at least, which was nuts, but it was actually a hell of a lot of fun. So I want to see, work out how we're able to do that, which I thought will be pretty cool, and get some more involvement and just different kind of content. And speaking of content, I want to change how we film stuff. Obviously, how we film stuff is a lot about just the tracks and driving stuff, so we show as much as possible on this page. But I want to get more, I guess, into the more entertaining side of the watch, so make it more entertaining to watch, which means taking longer to do tracks, do obstacles, so multiple different camera angles, more talking like I'm doing now, and I guess just try and get better at it, because I'm still learning, I guess, how to make entertaining content. Obviously, we all watch, you know, TJ's or Tyler's, like 24/7, all of that, and how they do stuff, and that's how I want to get to. It's just, yeah, it's a lot doing it by yourself, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around things. So that's the goal. At some point I want to play around with that, and hopefully that'll, I guess, pay off. So get used to seeing my face, Dad's face, more talking. Obviously we want to tour, get out of the state, as I said, but we've got stupidly modified cars that can do bloody anything we want to point it at. But still want to get into the light touring stuff and just comfortable touring. It doesn't have to be anything stupid, but just sightseeing stuff, I guess. Stuff where we don't need to take twin lockers and productions up. That's why I thought, I'll quickly embarrass her, but the missus has just bought her own 4-wheel drive. So I'm not entirely sure how we're going to run that on the page, whether we do full builds. Sorry, I should say its own dedicated builds, build series, like we sort of have with these, or not. But the trips where I don't need to take my car out, and, like, you know, we're going to, say, Kenilworth or something, I don't need twin locks. If I was to go to Kenilworth, plus that car is so much nicer to drive, more comfortable, and aircon comparing to that. So I thought, yeah, we'll also show some light touring stuff as well, stuff where, well, places, I guess, where a lot of our viewers will be able to go to, because not only would you guys watch us do stupid stuff, we can actually show you guys places to go that isn't just up stupidly 6-foot rock steps. And like I had on the Twilight Run, a drive side wheel about nearly 10 foot in the air. But you'll see that coming up. So I thought I'd do that. I was going to work out how we're going to run that. Obviously, I'm going to film still, so I'm going to embarrass the crap out of her, try and get her to full drive, because the most she's really experienced is passenger in that. So I thought that would be kind of funny, and just embarrass the crap out of her, because I'm going to embarrass her even more now. Some of her family actually watch and know who I am, and obviously all of this. So, sorry. I do want to talk about merch too. Obviously we've already done a batch of stuff already. So we've got stickers, stubby coolers, we've done hats, jumpers, shirts, all that sort of crap. They're all right, but the designs, in my opinion, were just very boring. Like, just do it in the dirt circle, do it across the back. So they're all right, I don't mind them, but obviously you see everyone else's shirts, you know, Rome Life, so TJs, they've got full proper designs. So I want to figure out how to actually design cool stuff too. Actually make some cool looking merch and get back into that again. And yeah, speaking of, still want to get out, obviously collab with more creators this year again. Hopefully going to get out with Tom, Rome Life again soon. Now that he's got, actually no, he's broken both cars at the moment actually, so I don't know how that's going to go. But his Ron Burgundy will be up soon. And hopefully get his 4J back on the roads. So still do stuff with him. Want to get back out with Tyler and Berto if we go back down south again. TJ Notes up here, want to get up with them. And pretty much whoever else. Been meaning to get out with Grouse. We've just seen him coming up on the social medias a lot lately. Been meaning to wheel with him for a couple of times this year. But let us know anyone else you want to see us collab with this year, because we're happy to get out with pretty much anyone. Because why not? We're slowly making our way into every single YouTube channel we can. And yeah, pretty much let me know in the comments what stuff you want to see filmed this year. Obviously, we don't really do much in the driveway, although we should, of filming stuff. Like I've got to fix that bloody car again. So whether I want to film that or not, and whatever the hell he's doing with that, God knows. I don't even know at this point. He just tells me he buys stuff, or he bought stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. So yeah, let us know what else content you want to see, where we should go, who we should go with. I mean, you name it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just let us know what you guys want to see of 2025. Obviously, I'm going to try and do this a hell of a lot more properly and professionally again. Really want to get back into the swing of things. And yeah, just make this bigger and better. So I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling for these last 10 minutes or however long this video was. I made this all up on the spot without a script, so I hope it wasn't too boring. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for next episodes, and go watch all of our previous ones, and we'll see what 2025 has to bring.